Hello and welcome back to another Forzathon weekly guide. This week we've got ourselves the People's Car. Chapter number 1 R for racing means we need to own and drive the 2003 Volkswagen Golf R32. Not to be confused with the Skyline R32. You know, I reckon at least someone's going to remember this car. Anyway, let's go ahead and move it forward a bit and we should see, hopefully, there we go, that is chapter number 1 complete. Going on now to chapter number 2, racing performance means we need to go ahead and win ourselves 2 road races. And for race number 1, you already know exactly where we're going. So we'll get our race, we'll get our car, we'll skip the loading screen. And away we go, we're up against 11 other vehicles and we need to finish in first place while trying to get out of the way of a small little cube. You know, I've not driven one of those in a very long time. In fact, anybody remember the video I did on the wheeling macaron? Right, and on the brakes we go. Oh, it's not stopping. Right, this is the area we usually make up spaces. That's us up to 5th. Up to 4th, maybe up to 3rd, there we go. We'll also take 2nd while we're at it, and also into 1st we go as well. Right, there's the finish line, and across we go in 1st place for race number 1. And what do we get? We got a time of 2 minutes and 6 seconds. Right, on to race number 2. And away we go with race number 2. Let's try and see if we can get ourselves from 8th all the way up to 1st once again. Right, first turn, this one's very harsh. Oh dear. Do you think they'll be mad at me for that? Now, while I'm not sure how many of these things were actually made, I do know how much they are in the UK. Because for the used market, to get one of these in, well, relatively decent condition, you could be looking anywhere between £5,000 to £18,000 sterling. Excuse me, first place coming through. By the way, that money is this in US dollars. Also, question for the people watching, do you like it when I switch up the racetracks a bit? Let me know. Either way, the finish line's there, and across we go with first place and number 2. So that's 2 races back to back, 2 wins, and a time of 2 minutes 26. Moving on now to chapter number 3, up, up and away. That means we need to go ahead and earn ourselves 6 stars at danger signs. Which also means I need to add just a tiny little bit more power into this thing. Okay, I lie. Maybe I'm going to redo the whole car. Right, hopefully we should see it. There we go. That is chapter number 3 complete. Going on now to chapter number 4, drivers wanted. We need to go ahead and get ourselves 10 speed skills. So it's time to get off the dirt and onto the road. This road, in fact. Right, let's go ahead, get on launch control, and away we go. And there we go, that is chapter number 4, and indeed the weekly guide of the People's Car complete, and 5 points towards your festival playlist total. Mine this week is at 65 out of 71, so I've not got much left to do. In the meantime though, feel free to go ahead and share this to anybody else who needs help completing this week's weekly challenge, and as always, thank you very much for watching. I'll go ahead and see you in the next one. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching, Tech out. See ya! Does anybody remember what I called this thing?